Tommy, a hard-fought draw this evening. What did you make of it?
Yeah, look, obviously they did more of the football, which you'd expect, but I thought we defended brilliantly, and I don't think Corey had a save to make, really. Not a legitimate save anyway. He made a save from one of their players offside in the first half, but other than that, he didn't have a save to make, and their keeper, pulled off a good save from Lee. We hit the crossbar twice. One was they were a bit lucky, I suppose. They were crosses, but we still had the chances. I felt to win the game. Lee missed a chance near the end, with 5-6 minutes to go from a set piece. That was probably a very good chance. He was unlucky, but the boys worked their socks off each and every one of them, played really well. But in terms of possession, they had all the ball, obviously, but I think we probably had the better chances.
It was a very much a possession game for Cork, but defensively we seemed relatively comfortable for most of the game.
We were comfortable, yeah. We were very comfortable. As I said, Corey had one shot to save, and that was offside even. So, they didn't threaten us at all, really. And we had a lot of players. Fionn Doherty, I called it a couple of years ago. I think he'd potential to be a left back. I think he showed it there tonight. We were playing him up front in the under-20s, but I always felt he was going to end up left back or wide left. And he had a really good game tonight. And then we lost Thomas early, and we had to shift Darren's first game in 8 months. Played really well as well, started in fine. And then we lost, obviously, Collie at the same time. So we brought on Leon, he did really well, and then Scotty at half time, because we had to take Alec off, who got a good goal in fairness, and Mark Byrne and Willie Armshaw worked their socks off as well, and Stevie Christopher. So look, all around really good. Ben and Evan were really good at the back, obviously. So and Corey, whilst he had much to do, he marshalled, he caught a few crosses, and he did his bit for the team. So 1 to 15, we made 4 subs, so they were really good, and particularly with the amount of injuries we have, we're still down a lot of lads. Robbie out from last week, obviously Yo-Yo, Tommy, Enda, Callum, the list goes on. So we're missing all those players and come down here and lose essentially 3 players to injury. And Willie, who's just back, we had to take off and to get that result, and actually probably a bit disappointed we didn't get the win. In terms of, as I said, chances created, we created I feel the better chances. Their keeper had a good save to make. Ours really didn't.
Considering the injuries, the long list of injuries that we seem to have, performance-wise, you have lads coming in who are playing out of position, playing in different parts of the field. It's been probably arguably one of the best performances of the season so far, I would say.
It's good, very good defensive performance. We limited them to nothing. They got a penalty, which is disappointing, obviously. From where I looked, it did look like it hit his hand. Thomas says it hit his chest, but it did look like his hand was, he tried to clear it, but it was very close to him, and they'd say it's an unnatural position. He kicked it off himself. I think those penalties are very harsh. Letter of the law, the ref probably gives it. I'd be screaming for if it was me, but letter of the law, it's probably a penalty in this day and age. But it's hard to know. No one seems to know the penalty rule, whether it's an accidental handball or not. I don't even think the refs know half the time. But look, we took it on the chin, and we didn't fold, and a lot of teams could ship 2 or 3 goals after going down. But these lads are a good bunch of lads. We keep saying it all the time. The effort is always there. We've been very unlucky in a lot of the games. We lost a lot of experience, as we keep on saying. So it's a new team again. It's a new build. The rest of the league has got very strong. It's a lot stronger than it has in the past, and it's a lot more even. In the past we probably would have had 2 or 3 strong teams, like we said, Galway and Waterford full time. But now we have other teams strengthening, like Wexford and Kerry and Longford, Bray. They all have strengthened over the last number of years, and we lost a lot of experience, as we keep saying. But the lads have done brilliantly, and hopefully we can get lads back and get a couple of lads in the window, and we can, look, it doesn't really matter to us where we finish. We want to do our best and finish as high up the table as possible, but there's no pressure on us to get to playoffs or anything like that. We've overachieved the last number of years, even last year, and I think the expectations have probably gone through the roof, and with the new owners coming in, expectations kind of went up as well, but we're having a good look at that now, and as you know, we're looking behind the scenes as well, and trying to, and I've been saying this for years, we're trying to improve the infrastructure behind the scenes in the whole club, and for me, being a Limerick man and being first and foremost a supporter for the last, going on 40 years now, and then being involved for over 20 odd years. We have to get that right first, and I'm not saying that because we're eighth in the table. I've been saying that we were third, fourth and fifth in previous years as well, and the club are looking to do that. And but look, we want to kick on as well, and hopefully next year we can kick on as well, and for the rest of the season starting next week, get back on track and aim for 3 points next week. But it's going to be difficult. Every game is difficult, but we'll be certainly going for 3.
I can't let you go. I have to ask you about the Evan O'Connor yellow card as well. You cut quite a disgruntled figure on the sideline after that was given. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a good tackle, but I thought it was a good tackle. It was a good tackle. He got the ball. I don't think the ref turned his back. Look, I have a bit of sympathy for the refs in terms of they hit the deck and they run into things and the roll. A man rolled around. Look, we don't do enough of that. Like Willie got a similar tackle and which I don't think is a foul either. But Willie doesn't go down and we don't even get a free. So it's sometimes if you go down, you get yellow cards. Other times you don't. So I don't know. It's hard one to call. I don't think anyone Lee got sent off in the Markets field for a similar tackle. And their player near the end 2 foots, and the ref says it's all ball. Now I don't think that's a red card either. But if Evans is yellow and going off Lee's with the same ref is a red, that player gets the ball and he's 2 foots, so it's either a yellow or a red. So it's hard to know with the refs. I don't know. There's just looking for a bit of consistency. But look, I don't want to be hammering down on refs all the time. I think they don't know a lot of the time either. There's no real clarity, to be quite honest, in the rule book, and it's confusing for players. But I don't think anyone thought that was a yellow card. But look, it is what it is. It's only a yellow card, I suppose.